Backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers trained to keep the power flowing, engines running, and in every other trade needed to accomplish the mission. These soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
If you're looking for something fun to do this spring, come join us Saturday, May 16th for Mark Osiki's 8th annual Casting for Kids Fishing Tournament to benefit the American Family Children's Hospital and UW Carbone Cancer Center. We've raised $1 million for the kids so far. The event is a blast. We fish the Madison chain of lakes before live and silent auctions at the Alliant Energy Center. All kinds of sports memorabilia, guided trips, and a chance to win an Alumacraft fishing boat. So come join us on May 16th. Sign up today at castingforkids.org.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app, customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today. Time now for a special ESPN Wisconsin presentation.
Win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up. Yes, he made it. Yes, reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my staff. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer. Wow. It's good. Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Saturday night showcase on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Tonight we have the 8th-ranked team in the state of Wisconsin, according to Bound, the De Pere Redbirds, battling the 6th-ranked Middleton Cardinals. Fresh off a bounce-back victory over Madison West. Should be a fun one tonight, a potential state tournament preview between two of the best in Wisconsin. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Hello again, folks. So glad to have you with us tonight. My name is Riley Yauk, here alongside UW lacrosse legend and former Madison College men's basketball head coach Bill Kegler. And Bill, we have a top 10 matchup on our hands tonight. Two teams that play very similar brands of basketball. What excites you most about this matchup?
Well, I'm excited to watch Middleton again for the 4th time this year because they play so hard and they play with an up-tempo pace that is just enjoyable to watch because they share the ball well with each other and they don't care who shoots it. They don't care who gets the credit. It just matters about winning at the end of the day and preparing themselves going forward to the state tournament like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because Coach Winchester, when I asked him about Middleton, the very first thing he mentioned was how hard they play. They have 3 guards. They wreak absolute havoc on the perimeter. Their posts may be a little undersized, but they can create chaos, and they just fly around. And he said this is going to be an excellent preparation for March. He also said they play very similar styles of basketball. So you're a coach, former collegiate coach. As a coach, did you enjoy playing a team that was very much like your squad, or did you prefer matchups against teams that were going to try to do something a little different?
I liked things that were like us, because I knew we were prepared and we practice against it every day, so we would be able to handle it. When you have teams who throw out zone defenses, various quirks within the game, you have to spend a little bit of time preparing it, and it takes away from your normal setup going into games. And that's why teams do those things, is to take you out of your rhythm. So it's always nice. And then it becomes down to who executes best, and that's what we're going to see tonight, is who's able to put their system in place, put their stamp on the game, and come away with a victory going into the last week of the regular season.
Number 6 versus number 8, according to Bound, should be an absolute barn burner here at Middleton High School. And Bill, one of the things that I noticed about this squad, DePere, they're replacing several of their starters from last year, a lot, and none more important than Zach Kinzinger, the current Badger. How do you go about doing that? And to have this amount of success while replacing that many starters is certainly something to admire. What does that say about the coaching of DePere and how they're able to be this good this quickly?
Well, it starts with their youth system. They have a really good system in place. Their coaches, from Coach Winchester to Brian Pritzel, who's on the bench, whose son, Brevin Pritzel, played for the Badgers. They do a great job of preparing their kids and having them fundamentally sound. So when you lose a piece, you have the ability to plug another piece back in because players are prepared. And the community does a good job of rallying around these teams, where all these kids on the court have been watching all the previous DePere Redbirds play. So they know what it means to have that jersey on and what it takes to be successful at DePere.
Now taking a look at Middleton. They're fast and they score a lot of points. How does this Middleton basketball team operate?
Get out and go. If there's a long rebound, they're for sure to go. They're trying to really push the tempo on their defensive end so they can create tips, they can create steals, and get live ball turnovers to get out in transition, throwing it ahead constantly to make the defense retreat, and then as soon as there's a first open shot, it's going up. And kids love to play that way, so it's great and easy to get kids to play hard when they love playing.
I believe that. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Middleton and DePere just over 12 minutes away here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. At Hooper Service, customer comfort comes first. Their home comfort priority plan keeps systems running their best, saving customers money with priority service. For heating, cooling, plumbing, or fire protection, Hooper is there 24/7. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper. When we come back, we will have the keys to victory tonight. Take a look at these coaches, take a look at the coaches' profiles, dive a little deeper into both of these squads, and give you the starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing: a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always, always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust, celebrating 120 years in 2026. With transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you, they protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Just over 8 minutes away until tip-off here at Middleton High School for our Saturday showcase between the Middleton Cardinals and the De Pere Redbirds. Interested in getting individual or group lessons from some of the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life? GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player. Baseball just around the corner as we wind down the basketball season here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at our Wanakee remodeling window into the game as Middleton, ranked 6th on bound, comes in at 19-3. De Pere, ranked 8th on bound, also coming into this one 19-3. A mirror matchup in several ways. Both winners of 4 out of their last 5 matchups. Middleton averaging 78.5. De Pere averaging 74. Should be a fun one, high-scoring affair on tap tonight. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Wanakee Remodeling makes it happen, and their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship. Schedule a free consultation today at wanakeeremodeling.com. And Bill, looking at this Middleton squad, they're led by their guard, Jackson Guerrero, the senior. He's averaging over 27 points this season. Tell us a little bit more about Jackson.
He's a competitor. He plays with tenacity, and he's going hard all the time, but he's never in a hurry. He's under control of his own body, and he controls the game with his pace, and he gets his teammates going at the level that he wants them to. And he's a gamer, simply put. You know, when the game is on the line, he wants the ball in his hands to either make the right play to a teammate or make the shot for himself. And we're going to see tonight him get out in transition and not be afraid to pull up threes in transition, right? The Curryification of the game has led to that with a lot of players now, and some people are capable of that, and he's definitely one of them. As some current Badgers with Will Garlock walk in the gym over there, you know, they put up a lot of threes as well, so maybe they're coming to learn a few things from Jackson Guerrero putting up threes tonight, hopefully with Iowa tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks like we have Braden Carrington, Will Garlock, and Austin Rapp, 3 current Badgers basketball players in the building. Love to see that. The student section can't take their eyes off these guys. That's fantastic. Love to see the Badgers coming back to support one of their own and grow the game, the high school game in the area. But going back to Jackson Guerrero, he's going to be matched up with Silas Cohen, more than likely, of the De Pere Redbirds. Noah Maniscalco, I talked to Coach Winchester just about a half hour ago. He thought Noah was going to be available on limited minutes for today. That is no longer the case. Yesterday during a walkthrough, he was dealing with an illness and ultimately was scratched from the lineup tonight. So unfortunately, no Noah Maniscalco tonight for the De Pere Redbirds. Silas Cohen, though, a sophomore, averaging just about 4 points a game, 2 assists, and he's a very talented sophomore guard. Looking forward to see him play tonight. Gruber Law Offices is a proud partner of Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. They also have a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There's never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Offices has been serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all. Just over 4 minutes away from tip-off here at Middleton High School for tonight's Saturday showcase between De Pere and Middleton. And now, Bill, let's take a look at our keys to victory tonight, starting with the Middleton Cardinals.
Yeah, across the board, they're outsized, so it's going to be really important for them to rebound as a group, not just rely on one person boxing out someone. They're going to have 2 or 3 people flying to the basketball to rebound, especially on the defensive end. But on offense, they're probably not going to get a ton of offensive rebounds, be a little bit more worried about transition defense. And then defensively for them, it's going to be really important to cause live ball turnovers so they can get out in transition like we talked about. Throw the ball ahead, maybe touch the paint and pitch it out and hit a three-pointer in transition, where we see a lot of their runs come where they're hitting 2 or 3 three-pointers consecutively is because they can force turnovers and get out. And the last thing for them is sharing the sugar. When someone's open, hit them, take that open shot, and keep playing that way so everybody stays involved in the game.
All right, how, to elaborate a little bit on that, when you're undersized as a team, how do you overcome that?
Well, ball pressure is a good way, right? Don't try to let the ball get to the rim off drive, so it creates easier rebounding with more space, where guys can be flying around, coming in from wings and corners, getting tip balls, and doing whatever it takes to get a hand on the ball and knocking it around so it gets on the ground where it's at your level, rather than up in the air where some of the trees are going to be able to grab it. So it's a lot about effort.
Okay, and Middleton certainly not lacking in that category. De Pere hoping to match it tonight. Talking to Coach Winchester, his keys to the game tonight for the De Pere Redbirds are 1, almost the antithesis of Middleton's keys. 1, limit their transition offense, keep them from getting out in space and getting their potent offense going. Number 2 is being able to handle their offensive action on the defensive side of the ball. And 3, recognize their defense. He said Middleton likes to switch between man-to-man and a 2-3 zone, and then how to create great shots as a team. It's going to take a team effort tonight to beat a team as talented as the Middleton Cardinals. And before we throw to break, Bill, one more question for you. When you're facing a team that switches defensively, how do I want to phrase this question? How do you deal with that, I guess, to put it simply?
Yeah, it's about off-ball movement, using screens to create confusion, whether it's slipping a screen so they don't know who's guarding that person, or maybe off-ball screens and exiting out of those screens early, going to the rim, but also leaving that space at the rim available for those open cutters. But ultimately, you have to be able to make those passes, so handling on-ball pressure if you have it, to deliver the pass on time and on target to get an easy look for yourself. And the more that happens at the rim, the less the pressure causes you on the outside with the switches.
Okay. At TPC Wisconsin in Madison, there's no off-season for your game. Get ready for next golf season. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Running out of time, folks, to make that a steal. But that's right, no dues until April 1st. Learn more at tpcwisconsin.com. That's tpcwisconsin.com. We are under a minute away from tip-off here at Middleton High School. Very excited for this top 10 matchup between De Pere and Middleton. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after this. Tip-off is next. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more? No less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Looking to buy your next home or ready to sell and move on to bigger and better things? What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Don't be left out in the cold this season. Let's get housed. Nobody knows what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to get started. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Riley Yauk, Bill Kegler here with you for this top 10 matchup between the De Pere Redbirds and the Middleton Cardinals. Starting lineups being announced. Let me run through those for you right now. Starting for De Pere at guard, number 1, the 6'2" sophomore Silas Cohen. Number 10, Jack Buchter, the senior at guard, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. Number 22, Isaac Herlash, the senior guard, 6 feet 1 inches tall. Number 34, Bennett Reimer, the senior forward, standing 6 feet 4 inches tall. And finally, number 11, Will Krieger, the junior guard, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall. The sniper shoots 47% from 3. Someone to watch tonight for the Redbirds. And for the Middleton Cardinals, starting at guard, number 2, Jackson Guerrero, 6 foot senior. Number 5, Andrew Caston, 5'11" senior. Number 10, John Grimes. Number 4, Luke Sheehan, 6 foot 3 inch senior forward. And finally, number 21, he'll be inside the circle doing the tip-off. That's Carter Parks, 6 foot 3 inch sophomore forward. And De Pere wins the tip. We are underway here at Jeff Kind Court at Middleton High School. Cohen has the basketball, quickly doubled, left wing, kick out to the corner, and an early turnover for De Pere. A rabid Middleton defense to start us off. 12 seconds gone by, Middleton basketball. John Grimes will walk it up the floor for the Cardinals, crosses center court, dishes to Parks on the left wing. Screen set from Caston, crossing over in the paint, collects, lost it for a second. Layup is up and no good. Rebound De Pere. Herlash dishes to Krieger in between the circles. Cohen, ball over his head on the right wing, cross-court pass to Krieger. Left wing, skips inside to Reimer. Whoa, hard pass goes in and out of the hands of Jack Buchter into the backcourt and over and back. Another turnover, back-to-back possessions to start us off here for De Pere.
We'll see how long Middleton stays in that 2-3 zone. Hopefully De Pere can get inside and potentially get some easy offensive rebounds from it.
Middleton inbounds from the far baseline. Middleton working left to right as we see it. Grimes quickly recovers as the ball almost trickled out of bounds. Caston to Parks in the near corner. Now hand straight back to Caston. Screen set, bounce inside to Parks. Going baseline, stops. Right short corner, rotated back around. That's Guerrero. Left-handed dribble, far corner. Sheehan stops, top of the arc. Hands to Caston. And that pass is swatted away by Cohen. Straight back to Caston. Kicks to Guerrero. Corner three. Up. No good. Too strong. Rebound to Pere. Just over a minute gone by. Still scoreless here at Middleton. Krieger, top of the arc. Stops. Pivots. Kicks to Cohen. Right wing. Krieger rotates it around. Reimer guarded by Sheehan. Drives baseline. Stops. All the way over to Krieger, who launches a three and buries it. Will Krieger gets the scoring started. 3-0 Redbirds. Minute 40 gone by here in the first half. Caston, right wing. Kick to Sheehan, guarded by Krieger, far corner. Middleton rotates it all the way around. Now between the arcs is Grimes, loses the dribble momentarily, guarded tightly by Cohen. Now finds Parks, right-handed dribble, lowers the shoulder, and that's an offensive foul. Carter Parks bulldozed Bennett Reimer, and a small but loud student section who made the trip from De Pere. Let's Parks hear it. Still 3-0 our score. De Pere on top. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the first half.
Middleton still in the 2-3 zone, pretty far extended on the perimeter. Obviously trying to take away three-point shots.
And three ball in the air for Herlash is no good, but long rebound collected by Buchter, who drives into the paint, kick out, three ball, Reimer, no good. But another offensive board swatted away and goes out of bounds, was in the hands of Krieger, knocked out by Middleton. Possession stays with the Redbirds.
So the undersized Middleton, obviously zone, makes it even more difficult to rebound without having an assignment specifically of a body.
Oh, and an easy inbound play for De Pere. Quick bucket for Reimer. Now Guerrero the other way, stops, far block. Inside, Parks couldn't quite get the handle on it, collects and finishes with the right hand. 5-2 now our score. De Pere on top. 2:45 gone by here in the first half. Buchter, long three from Cohen on its way. No good. Offensive board. Put back, no. Rebound Middleton and a foul. Let's see who they get. They're going to get Herlash. The guilty party as Cormac Carlson and Joey Pasaglia check in for Middleton.
So De Pere extending a little three-quarter court man pressure here, trying to take Middleton out of easy action.
Buchter, the man charged with said pressure now. Ball in Guerrero's hand. Sheehan thought about a three, stops, free throw line. Flip back to Guerrero, drives left lane line, and that is swatted away. Goes out of bounds, will stay with Middleton, but Guerrero into the trees, got denied. Guerrero to inbound. Just over 3 minutes gone by, 5-2 in favor of De Pere. Outlet pass finds the arms of John Grimes between the arcs. Guarded by Buchter, 10-on-10. Right-handed dribble, stops, off balance, shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound De Pere. Quickly double down low as Herlash, gets it out to Krieger, finds Buchter, drives baseline, and swatted away on the layup attempt. Jackson Guerrero flying in, and a travel down low on the rebound. Pasaglia dove for it on the floor. Must have rolled with it as Middleton, excellent defensive play by Guerrero, goes for naught.
I think he was helped with his roll just a little bit.
I guess that's up to the eye of the beholder as Cohen inbounds. Javon Miller checks into the game for the Redbirds. Long cross-court pass from Reimer to Krieger. Now Cohen drives, baseline, up with the right hand. Floater is good. 7-2, De Pere on top. 14:20 remaining here in half number one. Grimes, the crossover. Stops, left elbow, hop into the paint. Kick out, Carlson. Now they rotated around the perimeter. Pass is tipped, collected by Sheehan. Pasaglia inside, and a travel. Picked up his pivot foot. Second travel in as many possessions for Joey Pasaglia. Will Garlock Braden Carrington letting the referees hear it.
I think there is some Will Garlock, Zach Kingser, DePere, Middleton bragging rights going on over there with the Badgers. There's some very animated cheering.
As Krieger in and out, no good. Rebound Middleton. As Kinzinger, Zach Kinzinger, the DePere Redbird, now in the building as well, along with Isaac Gard. Sheehan, right wing. Inside to Guerrero, right elbow. Stops, pivots, pull up, mid-range, no good, but a foul. Isaac Guerrero shooting 2.
Yeah, Jackson Guerrero getting in the paint, making the DePere Redbirds turn their head, was able to rise up. A little bit of an awkward inside pivot, but nonetheless going to the free throw line, try to get 2 easy ones.
Does the job. Jack Buchter, the guilty party on the foul. 7-2 in favor of DePere. Guerrero at the charity stripe, knocks down his first, 7-3. Jackson Guerrero, a 68% free throw shooter. One of the best on this Middleton squad. Only John Grimes can boast a higher percentage. 13:42 remaining here in half number 1. Guerrero, 3 dribbles with the right hand. Deep breath. Second free throw is up and rattles home. 7-4 now. DePere's lead has been trimmed to 3, and Guerrero will grab a seat. Krieger to inbound, needs some help. Almost taken away by Andrew Caston, but finds his man. That's Graff who's checked in now for the Redbirds. Krieger, left wing. Graff between the circles. Now Buchter, far side. Left-handed dribble. Out to Krieger. 13.5 to go here in half number 1. Miller, top of the arc, finds Graff. Kason Gregory checked in as well for the Redbirds. Now Buchter will attack and draws the foul.
Middleton making a little adjustment, compacting the zone a little bit now that some of the shooters for DePere have gone to the bench, taking away the high post area.
DePere appeared to be struggling on that possession to find any sort of lanes to drive, and now Silas Cohen and Isaac Herlash will check back in. Adjustments made by both Coach Bavery and DePere. As Gregory, far side, finds Graff near center court. Herlash quickly double team, back to Graff, over to Cohen, puts it on the floor, and a travel.
Fred Flintstone. I might be showing my age with the Fred Flintstone reference there.
I'm only 24 years old. I remember watching some Flintstones growing up. I don't know if my younger siblings watch much Flintstones, but still makes sense. If you don't know the cartoon running in place before shooting forward, I feel bad for you. As Carlson, far wing, inlet pass, finds Parks now, kick out, Caston, right elbow. Carlson driving right lane line, stops, pivots, feet inside, Parks. No, pardon me, that's Klein, has it ripped away by Gregory. Back the other way are the Redbirds. Graff up ahead. Miller, kick out, 3 straight on from Herlash is no good. Rebound Graff, right elbow. Kick, Miller takes a corner 3. That one rattles in and out, no good. Rebound Grimes and the Cardinals. 12:15 to go here in half number 1. 7-4, DePere still on top. Caston, far corner, puts it on the deck, right-handed dribble and draws a foul before he could kick it out to Parks. Silas Cohen with a push. 3 fouls thus far for DePere, 2 for Middleton. Not quite 6 minutes gone by here in this first half. Carlson, quick feed back to Caston, who inbounded. Now, Klein down low, back out to Caston, takes a 3 off the front iron, no. Rebound Gregory. Finds Graff, almost stolen away by Caston. Cohen, far corner, overhead pass, Graff, Miller, bounce inside, Herlash, back to Miller. Double teamed, overhead pass, finds the arms of Cohen. Puts it on the floor, spin move into the paint, kick out. Miller, near corner, stops. Back out to Herlash in the corner. He's doubled, puts it on the floor, lost his dribble, finds Miller near wing. And now they rotated around to more or less of safety as Gregory has the basketball far corner. Quickly doubled, lost his dribble. Now Cohen, open three, passes it up. Miller will take it from the left wing and drills it. Excellent ball movement from DePere on a long possession, ends in three. Middleton back the other way, Parks with the shot and the foul. Looking for the reverse layup with the right hand. Will be shooting two.
I know the shot clock's a hot topic, but that was beautiful offense from DePere. The ball never stuck in anybody's hands. Was probably at least a 35-second possession, and passed up a few good shots to get a great shot, and eventually it paid off.
That it did, and worked out of trouble a couple of times too, as Parks knocked down his first free throw. And seeing that kind of offense, what does that tell you about the team if they can pull off a possession like that? I haven't seen too many of those in the games I've called this season.
Well, lots of skill involved to be able to dribble, pass, catch, that efficiently that many times, but also well coached as far as putting them in positions to understand how to do that properly.
Parks knocks down both of his free throws, 10-6. DePere still on top. 7 minutes gone by here in the first half of play. Krieger thought about a three, instead feeds inside. That's Reimer. He's back into the game, picks up his dribble, and it's ripped away on the pass. Was trying to feed it back to Krieger. Kasten got his arms in there and swatted it out of bounds. Carlson and Sheehan will check back in for Parks and Kasten respectively for the Cardinals.
These two teams are lucky we don't have the volleyball rule where there's a limit on substitutions, because we're already easily in double digits.
Lots of fresh legs as a long inbounds pass to Silas Cohen. Krieger weaving his way inside, has it ripped away by Sheehan. Middleton basketball. Guerrero back in the game. Carlson, open three, right wing, left it short, no good. Rebound tipped up into the air, fought for, and finally corralled by Herlash. 1-on-2, Herlash takes it himself off glass, no good. Rebound Guerrero, flying back the other way. Little cherry-picking opportunity, instead retreats. Grimes, three ball, drainage.
Three's worth more than two.
That it is. John Grimes forces a timeout from DePere. 10:25 remaining. Middleton 9, DePere 10. 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Redbirds basketball, and they quickly find Reimer down in the right block. He finishes, leads back up to 3, 12-9 in favor of DePere. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in half number one. Guerrero, nice crossover, has Cohen stumbling. Finds Carlson, tries to feed inside, but Cohen with the steal. Rebounds quickly, booked her the other way, and the layup is good. Pasaglia almost tracked him down, couldn't quite. 14-9, long three in the air, no good, and a foul down low. Joey Pasaglia, the guilty party, as Reimer hit the deck for DePere.
Great timeout there by Coach Winchester. Silas Cohen was a bit frustrated on one of the transition possessions, and his young point guard needed to settle him down a little bit, and straight out of the timeout they scored.
Yep. As Cohen almost got shaken out of his shoes. Miller, three ball from the corner is pure. 17-9. A quick 7-0 run out of the timeout for DePere. Was almost shaken out of his shoes and instead got the steal, turned into a bucket. That's why Coach Winchester is so bullish on this young guard. As Grimes with the basketball, kick out. Carlson thought about a three, puts it on the floor, stops, low block, and traveled. He is baffled as to how that was called, but must have dragged the pivot foot. 17-9, DePere on top of Middleton. Just over 9 minutes to play here in half number one. Buchter finds Krieger between the circles. Cohen, kick to the corner, straight back to him. Buchter rotates it around to Miller. Just hit the 3 the last possession. Working on Carlson, stolen by Guerrero. Floats it up, but straight back to Cohen. Between the back, or behind the back dribble, I should say. Ball is on the ground and going back to Middleton. Ball was poked away on the behind the back dribble. Reimer dove for it and must have had possession while on the out of bounds end line. And possession goes to Middleton. The student sections go back and forth here. Middleton basketball underneath their own hoop. Sheehan, the inbounds from Guerrero, rotates all the way around. Wide open 3 is too strong. Rebound Reimer and DePere. Almost stolen away by Carlson, who goes sliding past Cohen. Krieger, Buchter in the corner, knifing his way inside. Left-handed layup is good. Slick handles from Jack Buchter, and now a timeout from Middleton and head coach Kevin Bavery. Stoughton Health has been providing the trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. 19-9 in favor of DePere. And since that timeout by Coach Winchester, the Redbirds are on a 9-0 run.
Well, a little bit of Middleton's defense has been lackluster with easy drives into the lane and finding open shooters with easy shots. But also the transition threes for Middleton aren't falling. And when they take early shots, that creates easy opportunities the other direction for DePere against the unset defense. So maybe we'll see a defensive switch up here from Middleton, maybe a little bit more full court pressure, maybe man, whatever they have in their toolkit they might try to pull out here. But you probably see a great possession offensively for them with some good ball movement before getting a great look until we see what they pull out on defense, because they need to mix something up here to try to get a switch and slow down DePere a little bit as they're hitting on all cylinders at the moment.
Would you say Middleton's biggest struggle offensively right now is taking those quick shots and not having a long enough possession, or is it just the shots aren't falling right now?
They're just not falling. It's an easy game when the shots are going in.
How right you are. Caston bringing the ball up the floor for Middleton. 8.5 to go here in half number 1. Guerrero inside to a cutting Parks. Hits the layup, but no shot. Foul on the floor beforehand. That would have been a nice momentum-shifting play for the Cardinals.
You're not getting NBA continuation at Middleton tonight.
It appears not, as the foul is on Bennett Reimer nonetheless. Middleton basketball, 5 fouls now for DePere, still only 3 for Middleton. Parks receives the inbounds pass. Caston, Sheehan, top of the key, hands to Carlson, long 3 for Caston. That one is off, no good. Rebound tip to Reimer. Hangs onto it, feeds Cohen, who walks the ball up the floor. Left-handed dribble, drives left lane line, jumps into the air, feeds Herlash in the corner. Now Reimer, Krieger, Miller, far corner, back to Krieger, drive, stops, free throw line, kick out, Reimer. Pass fake, searching. Krieger high on the left side to Herlash. Now Cohen. DePere taking their time on this offensive possession. Ball goes awry on an attempted handoff from Cohen to Herlash. Up ahead to Caston. Stops, saves it, and Parks with the finish. Down low.
Middleton came out man-to-man like we kind of thought they might out of the timeout, and it caused a turnover. Now they're a little more active getting hands and passing lanes.
And Miller, no dice on the 3 ball. Guerrero tries to get the rebound, and a foul on Javon Miller. Miller took the 3. Long rebound was swiped by Guerrero, and then he hit the deck. Went back to DePere, but referees decided it was a foul on Miller. Now 6 fouls for DePere. 19-11, 7:10 remaining here in half number 1. Grimes to Caston. Guerrero thought about a 3 from the corner. Pass is tipped away. Finds Parks still. Now Caston on that far side. He'll drive it, right lane line. Scoop layup, no good. Rebound DePere. Will Krieger back the other way down the far sideline. Jump pass to Cohen between the circles. Left-handed dribble, stop, hop, kick out, 3-ball, yes! Isaac Herlash from distance, 22-11. De Pere's largest lead of the game, 6.5 to play, and a foul down low. Middleton will now be in bonus the rest of the half.
Hopefully this is a good way for Middleton to chip away at this lead, get to the free throw line while the clock has stopped. So hopefully they'll continue to touch the paint on their drives, create contact themselves, and get some easy free throws.
Could be the great equalizer in this first half as an 11-point lead for De Pere. But 7 fouls as Grimes at the free throw line has the best percentage on the team at 69%. Improves it on his first, 22-12. Second free throw is up and just as good as the first, 22-13. 9-point deficit for Middleton. Graff back the other way for De Pere, finds Krieger, now feeds Herlash. Right wing, inside to a cutting Buchter, stops, right elbow, kick out to Krieger. He works his way inside, feed, Buchter thinks about a 3. Left-handed dribble, now back to Krieger. Pump fake from Reimer. Now he cuts inside, Krieger at the top. Herlash, 3-ball, back-to-back for Isaac Herlash. And 25-13, your tally with 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Parks, kick out. Eli Breinig is checked into the game for Middleton. Seeing his first action of the evening. 6'3" junior. Now Guerrero, baseline, stops, pivot, turnaround jumper, no good. Can't find the bottom of the net, rebound Middleton. Second chance opportunity, Caston thought about a 3, Guerrero will take it, off front iron, no. Guerrero struggling on the offensive side of the ball so far this evening. Krieger behind the back dribble, nice move, kick out, Herlash thought about another, Buchter will take it, too much, no good, rebound Graff. Offensive opportunity, second chance, Buchter puts it up, draws the foul. Off target on his shot, but he'll be shooting 2.
Lots of heavy breathing for Middleton out there. They got some subs coming in because everybody's playing real hard and calling for a sub before the half.
5 Middleton basketball players near the scorer's table. Is now Grimes walks back. Near the free throw line as Buchter hits his first. 13-point lead now for the Redbirds. Guerrero and Parks will take a seat. Sheehan checks back in. Breinig stays in the game. 5:24 remaining here in half number 1. Buchter looking to extend this Redbirds lead, and he does. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Middleton back the other way. 14-point deficit for the Cardinals. Grimes, screen set by Sheehan. Straight back to him. Breinig, far corner. And long 3 in the air for Grimes. No good, off the heel. And defensive rebound for the Redbirds. Graff between the arcs. Kick to Cohen, feed inside, through the hands of Krieger. Turnover De Pere.
At least it's a dead ball turnover. De Pere can get their defense set here. As Middleton's got to get something going before half, go on a little run to shrink this deficit, hopefully to about 9 points.
Breinig hands to Caston. Cormac Carlson working on Graff. Double teamed briefly. Bounce pass. Breinig thought about a 3. Left-handed dribble. Stops, pivots, kicks out to Carlson, far wing. Inside, hops, stops in the paint. Breinig, hand to Caston. Long 3 in the air, and that hits absolutely nothing. As the De Pere student section lets him hear it. And a full timeout from Coach Bavery and the Middleton Cardinals. The offensive woes continue. Your score 27-13 in favor of De Pere. A full timeout. We'll keep it right here as the Stars are out in Middleton. At least if you're a fan of Badgers basketball, John Blackwell and Nolan Winter now in the house, as well as we have almost the entire roster of the Wisconsin Badgers. Love to see them out here in Middleton. Looking forward to seeing them make a deep tournament run this season. But right now, Middleton struggling mightily on offense and taking some long 3s. Just nothing is dropping right now for the Cardinals.
Yeah, hopefully out of this timeout they're going to do something to get downhill, get into the paint, make DePere turn their head a little bit, maybe get a back cut or an easy action for themselves to get an uncontested look, because right now DePere is flying all over the court. As soon as there's a catch with the ball, there's a DePere defender there ready to close out any shot attempt that Middleton might have. And obviously Middleton's trying to put them up quick, so that closeout is really important for DePere.
That was a Madison College timeout. Madison College has been around for over 100 years right here in our community. They've grown to 7 campuses all across south central Wisconsin, including 3 in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. Coming out of the timeout, it's DePere basketball leading by 14 with 4.5 minutes to play. Silas Cohen, left wing, finds Krieger, top of the arc. He'll pull up from the free throw line and bury it.
DePere out of the timeout again, getting an easy bucket.
Krieger averages just about 16 points a game. He's having himself a nice evening. Guerrero sets a screen for Caston, picks up his dribble, straight back to Guerrero. Feed inside to Sheehan, wheels around, kick out, open 3 for Carlson, rattles it home.
They got a post touch, paint touch, kick out, easy 3.
Will Garlock's loving it. 29-16 now in favor of DePere. 3:45 remaining. Passes tipped and almost stolen away, but over and back as Buchter had to just retreat past center court. And a turnover. Middleton, chance to go on a run here late in the first.
Coach Winchester wants to look at it like Houston had earlier today with the potential over and back that did not come to fruition for Houston earlier today in their game versus Arizona. But the officiating crew we have tonight is on point, and they were all over that.
Excellent basketball across the country. Arizona, Houston. Arizona winners there. Not sure of the score between Michigan and Duke, but lots of fun basketball as the jumper is buried from the left elbow by John Grimes. And finally, shot starting to fall for Middleton. Back-to-back possessions. Leads trimmed to 11. And a foul. I believe that will be on Grimes.
With 3.5 minutes left, if Middleton can get this to 6 or 7 points by the half, they've got to feel good about where they can come out in the second half and make an early run to get right back in this game.
29-18 in favor of DePere. 3:24 remaining here in the first half. Reimer inbounds to Cohen in the front court. Pardon me, in the back court. Walks his way into the front court. Reimer, kick out. Krieger sends a Cardinal flying. Pulls up, mid-range J off the heel, no good. Rebound Middleton. Guerrero the other way. Right wing, crossover dribble, hesitation move, now spinning inside, kick back out to Grimes. Sets a screen, Grimes walks his way over, hands it off to Carlson, far wing, searching, drives inside, all the way, and blocked by Silas Cohen. The sophomore with some ups, swats it out of bounds. Middleton basketball, they'll retain possession. And a substitution now for the Cardinals as Carter Parks checks back in. Talented sophomore for the Cardinals.
This is Middleton's 5th baseline out of bounds of the game. They got a different look every single time, so a variety of actions they're running through their baseline sets.
Grimes, near wing, finds Guerrero slicing his way inside. Cohen with another block, and this time it goes into the arms of the Redbirds. Graff, left-handed dribble. His way up the floor, kick out, almost stolen away by Sheehan, and Sheehan knocked Buchter to the deck. Almost had the steal, flying back the other way. Instead, a foul, and now, just like that, Middleton's up to 6 fouls, and DePere will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
It was like a defensive back coming across the center of the field trying to lay out a wide receiver who wasn't paying attention.
And he did lay him out as Cale Graff inbounds to Silas Cohen, picks his dribble up between the circles, finds Buchter, knifing his way inside, and an offensive foul. Out of control as Jackson Guerrero draws it. Middleton bowing up on the defensive side of the ball. Patrick Klein now into the game for Middleton. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Klein crosses the midcourt stripe. Guerrero near corner now. Screen set by Klein, tries to feed inside, and Cohen has lightning fast hands. He's able to get his paws up there and knock it out of bounds. Yet another baseline inbounds opportunity for Middleton. As Guerrero, the trigger man. Searching. Feed inside to Sheehan. Almost lost the dribble. Kick out. Guerrero. Open three in the corner is true. 29-28, or 29-21, pardon me. The lead is 8 for De Pere. Under 2 minutes to play. Nice little run here for Middleton. Cohen trying to answer, and he does, all the way to the cup. Finishes with the left hand. Grimes back down the far sideline. He'll launch a three off the front iron, no good. Rebound Carlson. Feed to Klein, straight back up and good off glass. And now Sheehan with the steal on the inbound to Carlson. Layup is no good, but goes to Sheehan. He puts it back up and he finishes. And Middleton is right back in this ball game. Minute and a half to go. Timeout to Pere. The Redbirds only lead by 6, 31-25. Minute and a half to go here in half number 1.
So it appears had a lot of good success coming out of timeouts. I think they've scored out of every timeout they've had the ball. So obviously Coach Winchester needs to settle his team down for making some dumb turnovers here, but they're going to get a great offensive look here and get back in control of the tempo going into half.
As just I hesitate to call it a lazy inbounds pass, but certainly a lackadaisical inbounds pass.
Aren't those the same word?
Try to just make it sound better. You don't want to call them lazy.
I didn't bring my thesaurus tonight, but I'm almost certain.
Yeah, that'd probably go down as a synonym. Regardless, not a great inbounds from De Pere leads to an easy 2 for Middleton to cut the lead to 6. And now, this time, a clean inbounds pass for De Pere as they work their way into the front court. Now Krieger drives right lane line. Euro step, draws the block. I don't think he would have gotten the continuation regardless, but he'll be shooting at least a 1-and-1.
He's not Luka Doncic. He really tried with the Euro step, but they're in the bonus nonetheless.
Very close. Couldn't quite get the shot to drop regardless. Minute 16 remaining. De Pere 31, Middleton 25.
Oh, they did call it a shooting foul, though.
All right. 2 shots regardless coming up for Will Krieger. Two dribbles with the right hand. First free throw is up and good. Leads back to 7 for De Pere. Trying to build back out their cushion before half. Quell the Middleton momentum as Krieger is 2 for 2 from the stripe. Minute 15 to go, 33-25 in favor of De Pere, and that pass is stolen away. Guerrero was looking for cutting Grimes. Lob up ahead to Krieger, can't finish with the slam. Instead, the ball trickles out of bounds and will go back to Middleton. Oh boy, Javon Miller with a nice lob up to Will Krieger, just couldn't quite flush it down.
Could be a momentum shifter. That woke up the Middleton student section as they enjoyed that missed dunk attempt.
That they did as Parks crossing over inside, has it poked away. Silas Cohen coast to coast, and he jams it with the right hand. Woo! Some hops for the 6'2 sophomore as he threw that down with authority. Lead is 10, and Grimes with the answer as the Middleton crowd wakes right back up. 30 seconds to go. Lead is a touchdown for De Pere. Krieger, far corner. Left-handed dribble will walk it out to the top of the key. Feeds Cohen. Dribbling with the right hand, taking his time. De Pere holding for the final shot. 14 seconds to go. Working on Grimes between the legs now. 10 seconds remaining. Sticks out the hand, sets a screen. De Pere's offense is activated, and it's ripped away by Guerrero. 3 seconds to go. Grimes with one. Guerrero fires. No good off the back iron. And what an end to this first half of play. Your score at intermission, De Pere 35, Middleton 28. We'll be back to break it all down and get you set for the second half after this. You're listening to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust, celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage, your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or complete exterior makeover, Wanakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Wanakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Wanakee and call 608-442-0034 or visit WanakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker Pizza is back. For just $10 for a limited time, get an extra large pizza with 6 huge slices so big you have to fold them. Loaded up with your favorite toppings, like the classic and crispy pepperoni. It's the perfect way to feed the crew with giant slices and one legendary vibe. Big size, big value, just $10. Head to one of their locations. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, feed good times.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Welcome back to this Saturday showcase here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The 6th-ranked Middleton Cardinals trail the 8th-ranked Pere Redbirds 35-28 as we reach halftime. And Bill, we were talking about this at halftime. Middleton, they seem to do this every game. They're very Jekyll and Hyde, very streaky. They can go on these long, impressive runs, and then they can also have droughts for a very long period of time like we saw in that first half.
Yeah, it's like when I was a kid playing NBA Jam with Reggie Miller and Chris Mullen, and I was on fire. And, you know, they're going to hit 2-3 in a row and ride that momentum. But then when that momentum stops, they have a turnover, they go ice cold, and it's like the Dikembe Mutombo out there trying to shoot a three-pointer for a few possessions. So they have to balance that out and not go through such long droughts, but also on the defensive end, help themselves get out in transition. Since they've moved out of the 2-3 zone and they're in their man-to-man, they're much more active in the passing lanes, which has helped them get out in transition and get easier buckets for themselves.
So would you say that's their remedy, would you say, is playing good defense and translating that into good offense, or is that just a part of it?
That's a part of it. I mean, early in the game, I think the first 5 possessions, De Pere had an offensive rebound, and since they've gone man, that has stopped a little bit. But part of that is De Pere hasn't missed. They've made most of their shots, so it's hard to get offensive rebounds when it's going through the net, which in part is helping De Pere set their defense against Middleton, who's trying to get out in transition.
And for De Pere, you mentioned they have made a lot of shots in that first half. What has impressed you the most about these Redbirds so far?
Well, they share it even more than Middleton does. I'd seen Middleton play a few times this year, and they move the ball until they get an open shot, and if they don't like it, they pass it until they find another great open shot. And they know who's supposed to be taking what shots on the court, who's supposed to be attacking the basket and getting good looks, and then they do attack the offensive glass to give themselves some easier looks. And then on the defensive end, they're closing out aggressively to Middleton shooters to make those attempts very difficult.
Yeah, lots of long 3 balls for Middleton in the first half, that is for sure. Now, what are you looking for in the second half? Middleton trailing by 7 at the break. What do they need to do to come back, and what does De Pere need to do to stymie that hope?
Well, Middleton's got to get off to a quick start, because if they get in a hole, it can be dug pretty quickly. They used a good amount of timeouts in the first half, so they don't have a lot of those left at their disposal to stop some of the De Pere runs as we go down the home stretch here. So they're going to have to really work hard to get good shot attempts from their shooters and get those streaks running and make those streaks longer than they were in the first half.
This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The 8th-ranked De Pere Redbirds leading the 6th-ranked Middleton Cardinals 35-28 at halftime. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. When we come back, we'll have the second half of action for you here from Jeff Kind Court at Middleton High School. 35-28, De Pere leads it. Second half is next. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Wisconsin homes ask a lot of their windows and doors. They need to be ready for anything year-round. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, everything we do is built around quality and durability. You shouldn't have to make compromises to ensure you're comfortable at home. So right now, take advantage of 0% financing for up to 4 years. Learn how the right windows and doors can make a meaningful difference in your home's comfort, efficiency, and overall style. With Pella, you'll get expert recommendations designed around your home, your needs, and the way you live. From design to installation, Pella's local experts are there to guide you every step of the way, helping you choose the right options for your home, your style, and your budget. Thanks to 0% financing until 2030 and our 10-year limited warranty, you can feel confident in your decision long after installation day. Set your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 2/28/2026.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
This is Wisconsin linebacker Mason Posa.
Mason Posa shuts the door!
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
This is our Saturday showcase on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania between the 6th-ranked Middleton Cardinals and the 8th-ranked De Pere Redbirds. De Pere is up 35-28 as we resume play here in the second half. Middleton with possession. They inbound and they are working from right to left as we see it, attacking this left basket in front of us, and Guerrero on the attack right away. His layup is no good. Rebound Reimer, and De Pere the other way. Cohen, kick to Buchter in the corner, drives baseline, slippery, pass back out to Cohen, 3-ball no good. Rebound Grimes. He's flying down the left sideline, finds Guerrero. He launches a 3 right away and knocks it down. Jackson Guerrero on the offensive early. 35-31, Middleton back within 4, and that pass is ripped away from Krieger. Guerrero the other way, and a bump from Krieger.
So a perfect start for Middleton. The defensive stop, get a transition 3. And then another steal by Guerrero. It looks like they were back on that 2-3 zone. We'll have to see if they continue with that.
Jackson Guerrero certainly putting the team on his back 40 seconds into the second half. 35-31 in favor of De Pere. Kasten, handoff to Carlson, far wing. Stops, feet inside to Parks, working on Reimer. Doubled briefly, puts it up off glass. Nice finish from Carter Parks. And just like that, a lead that was as much as 13 in the first half has been trimmed to 2 just 1 minute into the second half. Cohen right at that Cardinal logo at midcourt, finds Reimer, top of the key. Krieger launches a 3. That one finds the mark.
Middleton was back in man there, a little flex screen action for De Pere. The screener was able to pop for a good open looking jumper.
Guerrero attacks, kick out, Parks the answer, no good. Off of the back iron, rebound De Pere. 38-33, De Pere on top, minute and a half gone by here in the second half. Cohen hits the deck, tripped over his own shoe, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with De Pere. Middleton student section calling for a travel. Not going to get it. They now signaling for Cohen to get teed up. Certainly doesn't look like he did anything worthy of that from our vantage point. And now the inbounds from Reimer to Cohen. Cohen finds Krieger, thought about a 3, top of the key. Oh, as his pass deflected, straight back to him. Guerrero, active hands on the defensive side of the ball. Now Herlash, Cohen, 3-ball, no. Too short, rebound fought for, and a jump ball. Buchter doing well to get his mitts in there, down low. Possession goes back to Middleton, 38-33. They trail by 5, 16:09 remaining here in the second half.
A little bit of chippiness on the court. We had Guerrero trying to take a off-ball charge. Didn't get called because it looked like it was not necessarily contact needed to make someone hit the floor. So we'll see how this progresses here. Who can be more aggressive and take advantage of this?
Yeah, the student section certainly doing their best to get in the head of the sophomore Silas Cohen. Guerrero thinks about a 3 between the arcs. Instead, hands to Grimes right behind him. Now Kasten slashing inside. Scoop layup, no good. Tip back, no. Rebound, offensive. Middleton, Guerrero a 3. Off rim, no good. Parks with the rebound. And another jump ball. 3 early jump balls in this second half as Parks couldn't quite finish on the putback attempt.
So it's something about this left basket for us with offensive rebounds, because now Middleton has come out and snagged a few offensive rebounds to start the second half to give themselves more opportunities.
They trail by 5. 2 minutes, 20 seconds gone by here in the second half. Reimer with the basketball, left wing. Feeds to Herlash, who finds Buchter. Working on Caston. Tight defense from Caston. Now wheeling inside. Kick out for the three. Herlash in and out. No good. Rebound batted around. Goes out of bounds. Middleton basketball. A few Redbirds and Cardinals hit the deck.
The tenacity on the glass has intensified
yes.
here in the second half as both teams are crashing hard and not afraid of contact.
No, they are certainly not. Everything ratcheting up early in this second half. Guerrero in the paint. Right lane line. Kick out. Open three for Carlson in the corner. Air ball, but goes to Parks. He resets the offense in the near corner. Right-handed dribble. Working. Left block. Puts it up. No, but a foul. Tough offensive work from Carter Parks. He'll be shooting two. 38-33. Exactly 15 minutes remaining in this top 10 matchup on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward with upfront pricing and professional crews. Christofferson Moving and Storage handles the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage, your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com. Parks can't hit his first free throw. Score remains 38-33. Second attempt is up and hits the back iron. No good. Rebound to Pere. Empty trip for Middleton.
We get free Pizza Hut now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the new thing.
Hunter, our video producer, flashes a wry smile. I think that means we won't get Pizza Hut as Buchter. Tough drive into the paint. No good. Rebound Middleton. Caston the other way. Middleton still trailing by 5 behind the back. Far wing. Now feeds Parks. Thinks about baseline. Sharp pass. Guerrero, long three. You betcha. Jackson Guerrero from long range, and the lead has been trimmed to 2. 38-36 to Pere on top. Crossover at the top from Herlash. Reimer, far corner. Guarded by Parks, puts it on the floor. Drives, baseline, stops, pivots. Long three. Krieger, the answer. You know it.
Concanipple range.
Will Krieger. Pardon me, mispronounced the name. Got it. Confused with Reimer. Will Krieger, the answer. 41-36, 14 minutes remaining. Javon Miller back into the ball game for Pere. Carter Parks, a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound fought for. Carlson collects and saves it. Guerrero, skip pass. Caston, three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound Pere. 13-35. Redbirds lead it by 5. Kick out to the corner. That's Buchter. Left-handed dribble, double team. Herlash. Now inside. Reimer to a cutting. Buchter can't finish, but a foul. Buchter will be shooting two.
And Silas Cohen set to come back in here for Pere. He had to get settled down a little bit on the bench as he was getting a little bit frantic, and Coach Winchester did a good job. And historically, it's been out of a timeout, but they'll try to get him back in and get their offense a good look next time they're down the floor for Pere with Cohen.
Jack Buchter, the elder Buchter brother on this Pere squad, hits his first, leads swollen back to 6 now for the Redbirds. Younger brother Tyson, a sophomore guard on the team. Second free throw is up and good for Jack, 43-36. Lead is 7, and the Middleton student section fired up to see Silas Cohen return. Cohen and Javon Miller, the guards. 2 sophomores in charge of handling the rock for the Redbirds. Grimes setting up the offense, walks it up for Middleton. Finds Guerrero, stop, left elbow jumper, the foul, no good. Just off on the elbow jumper. But Guerrero, 2 opportunities from the charity stripe. Couple of dribbles with the right hand, deep breath, free throw is up and left it short, no good. Third free throw missed this half for Middleton. Points left on the board. Jackson Guerrero averaging 18 points a game, 4.5 rebounds, 4 assists. shooting 37% from 3, and knocks down the second. 75% tonight from the free throw line, above his season average. And the lead has been trimmed to 6, 43-37 in favor of De Pere, 13 minutes remaining. Buchter working on Pasaglia and draws the foul on the attack.
So both teams mix in a little bit more ball screen action in the second half, mostly coming from the sidelines. And the defense has not done a good job handling it thus far with a few fouls as the ball handler tries to turn the corner.
What's the purpose of doing that as a coach? Why would they institute more ball screens?
Well, they're not doing a great job of maybe off-ball movement and passing, so you can put the ball in your best player's hands and try to get them an easier look. But we were also able to see De Pere a little bit hit the roll man, right? So depending on how the ball screen coverage is going to happen, there's lots of options for you out of that, and the ball's in your best player's hands more than likely.
All right, as Buchter draws the foul on the drive on the floor. Silas Cohen will inbound for the Redbirds. 3 fouls apiece, 3 timeouts apiece. 12:50 remaining, 6-point lead for De Pere. Cohen to inbound, searching, finds Gregory down low, ripped away, and a foul down low. Joey Pasaglia, I believe that's his 4th.
Everybody hit that back 10-second button on your screen there. Middleton with a great Michigan State switch where the guy guarding the ball went and guarded the guy cut into the basket. Unfortunately, the secondary action for De Pere got him a good look, resulted in a foul.
Gregory hands to Cohen, top of the key, back out to Gregory, 3 in the air, no. Rebound, Klein and the Cardinals. Guerrero now jogs it up the floor. Finds Grimes, step back 3, blocked by Cohen, gets his own board, floater, no. Too short, rebound Gregory. And the big fellow walk it up the floor himself briefly before handing to Cohen. Now, near the Cardinal logo, finds Buchter, working on Guerrero. Krieger cutting off ball, instead will feed Cohen. Working it left wing, now attacks, up with the right hand, floater, too much, rebound fought for and corralled by Guerrero. 12 minutes remaining, still 43-37 in favor of Middleton, or De Pere, pardon me. Oh, nice crossover, step back 3 from Guerrero! Ho ho! Jackson Guerrero putting on a show as the lead is 3.
Now we'll see if Middleton goes back to Guerrero going forward, because when he hits one, he starts to feel the energy. Yeah.
Oh, and Guerrero charging into Silas Cohen as Cohen hits the floor. Wow, that'll be the second on Jackson Guerrero. Maybe a little bit too excited after a sweet move in the far corner.
That was like a car crash you see coming, and it slows down in slow motion, and you know something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, you knew Guerrero. He had a head of steam, and he was not going to stop. It did not matter if Cohen was in front of him or not, as Cohen will grab a seat. That couldn't have felt good on the elbows as Reimer to inbound. And that pass is stolen away by Guerrero, coast to coast, can't finish. Rebound Reimer, De Pere back the other way. Guerrero wanted a foul, won't get it. Kick to the corner, Herlash thought about a 3 and traveled. Heels left the floor. Turnover De Pere is some frantic action over the last minute or so. De Pere 43, Middleton 40, 11 and a half minutes to go in this top 10 matchup in the state of Wisconsin. A potential Kohl Center preview. Parks inside, left hand, no. Rebound Graff.
We use his dribble.
Struggling, is able to shoot it ahead up to Buchter, who feeds Herlash. 3-ball, no. Rebound Guerrero. Redbirds can't capitalize in transition. Parks, right wing. Right-handed feed inside to Sheehan. Tries to turn the corner, step back, can't. Carlson now finds Guerrero, top of the key. Kasten inside, right hand, no good, but draws the foul. 2 shots forthcoming for Andrew Kasten. 62% free throw shooter. And the pace in general seems to have picked up, Bill. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's, to the naked eye, that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, both teams are pushing transition a little bit. Part of that is increased turnovers have led to those opportunities. So we'll see if their stamina can hold up for the next 10:54 with this sort of pace.
Still a lot of game left as Kasten hits his first free throw, 43-41. Lead is back to 2 for DePere.
You know, DePere's gone, it looks like 8 deep, and Middleton's 10 deep at this point with fresher legs. We'll see how that plays out down the stretch.
Second free throw rattles in and out, no good. Cohen back in the ball game for DePere. Crossover, right elbow, kick out. Reimer feeds Krieger. 3 ball in the air. Too short, rebound. Tipped out of bounds, going to Middleton. Krieger had the quick release. Need a little more mustard. 43-41. DePere still on top. 10 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Carlson spinning at the free throw line. Ball briefly poked away, finds the arms of Parks and a block. Reimer tried to draw the charge to no avail. Defensive foul.
You know, the increased intensity is going to lead to a foul shooting contest down the stretch here, and also looking at foul trouble for either team as nobody's significantly there yet as we're almost halfway through the second half.
Reimer has 3 for DePere. Basaglia has 3 for Middleton. As Parks, the right-handed floater, knocks us up at 43. We're all square here at Middleton. 10:20 to go. Cohen between the circles. And a timeout from Coach Winchester and DePere to the delight of the home crowd. Full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 43 all here in Middleton. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
We're on the Badgers.
I think unequivocally the Badgers are a Final Four caliber team.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
When the Badgers are playing at their best, no one in the country can beat them.
This is 100.5 ESPN.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The number 6 team in the state, the Middleton Cardinals, have clawed all the way back to tie it up with the 8th-ranked DePere Redbirds. 43 all with 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go in half number 2. Cale Graff to inbound for DePere. Have it in the front court. Silas Cohen, double team. Finds Buchter. Gets his man in the air now. Krieger driving, baseline. Floater with the right hand is good. Another bucket out of a timeout for DePere.
I think their completion percentage on that is real high tonight.
Coach Winchester knows what to draw up out of the breaks, as now a spinning away floater from the free throw line. Goodness gracious, a tough shot drops for John Grimes, back tied up at 45. And Grimes almost has the steal. Flies by now, gets back in position. Buchter, right wing, poked away by Kasten, but that'll be a reach-in foul. 6th foul on Middleton. DePere will be in bonus the rest of the way. Still 9.5 minutes to go. DePere right behind them in terms of foul shooting, or in terms of fouls with 5. As Graff to inbound once again from the near sideline. Poked away on the inbounds. Grabbed by Carlson. Left-handed layup is good. And for the first time in a long time, the Middleton Cardinals lead it 47-45, under 9.5 to play. Cohen, far wing, working on Carlson. Kick to Grimes, in the paint, right hand, up and good. Nice answer from Jack Buchter. Grimes up ahead to Carlson, baseline. Now Parks puts it on the floor. Euro step, right hand, off glass, drops. 49-47, back and forth we go. Pass up ahead to Graff, crosses midcourt and is good. Has it ripped away briefly. Reimer, corner 3, Buchter, bucket.
Everybody loves when we're scoring. That's 4 straight possessions with a bucket. We'll see which team defensively is going to step up.
Grimes tries to answer, has it blocked. Buchter up ahead and knocked down by Cormac Carlson. That'll be a foul. Free throws up ahead for Jack Buchter. 50-49, the Redbirds lead it.
We talked about fatigue potentially playing a role in this game. This is a great opportunity for De Pere to catch their breath, as we just had 4 or 5 possessions straight in transition, moving quickly up and down the court, and you see some De Pere Redbirds hands on knees trying to catch their breath.
Frantic pace here in half number 2. As Buchter's front end is no good. Rebound Middleton. Sheehan hit the floor. And now crossover inside, right hand, no good for Grimes. Another empty possession for Middleton. Buchter the other way. Weaves his way inside, kick out to Krieger. Hits the 3. Leads back to 4 for De Pere, 53-49. Guerrero from Sheboygan swirls the 10. Lead is back to 1. 53-52. Man alive, back and forth we go. Who can hit the longer 3? Cohen inside, finds Reimer, the right-handed finish. 55-52. Action has intensified as the pass from Guerrero to Parks flies out of bounds. Can't be corralled. Timeout, Coach Bavery and the Middleton Cardinals. As an action-packed second half, to say the least. 55-52, 30-second timeout as De Pere leads. Middleton student section letting De Pere hear it as De Pere motions to the scoreboard. 2 excellent coaching staffs here for both De Pere and Middleton. Our coaches' profiles always brought to you in part by Midwest Financial Group. They consist of coaches for your financial world, organizing the players on your personal team. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get started today. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. We'll see what the Middleton Cardinals and Coach Bavery have dialed up out of the timeout. De Pere basketball.
Well, I think De Pere's at 100% completion out of timeout, so we're going to see if that continues here
as Krieger launches a 3, left it short. No, at the bare minimum, it's not 100% anymore. But maybe it needs to be a Coach Winchester timeout as Guerrero attacks and draws the foul. That'll be the 6th on De Pere. Was a shooting foul regardless, but now Middleton, both teams, a 1-1 in the rest of the way. Still 7.5 minutes to go. Guerrero's first free throw is good. 55-53, lead's been cut to 2. 2 fouls for Guerrero, 2 for Sheehan, 2 for Kasten, 3 for Reimer, 2 for Buchter, and 2 for Javon Miller, as Guerrero is perfect from the stripe. 55-54. 20 points now for Jackson Guerrero. Reimer. Oh, finds Buchter. Puts his man on the deck. Left-handed layup is no good. Rebound Middleton. Guerrero back the other way. Bringing it up the near sideline. Kicks to Kasten, far sideline. Walks it up between the circles. Hands to Guerrero. Straight back to Kasten. Now Cormac Carlson, crossover. Kasten drives baseline. Reverse layup is good. Middleton regains the lead, 56-55, under 7 to play, and that pass is stolen by Kasten. Krieger tried to drive baseline and find Reimer. Now Sheehan up ahead, coast to coast, right hand, no good. Rebound De Pere and Krieger. Got away with a little hook there around the back. Now Krieger stops, kick out. Buchter puts it on the floor, inside. Cohen, 3, straight on, yes! De Pere snatches the lead right back, 58-56, 6.5 to play. Guerrero passes the Cardinals logo. Left hand, Carlson, left corner. Now, in the key, kick out. Sheehan thought about a 3, instead puts it on the floor. Floater off glass, no good. Rebound Krieger. Krieger jogging up the floor now for the Redbirds. Stops, finds Reimer, slows it down. Cohen, feet inside, Krieger, left block, floater, no good. Rebound Guerrero. Under 6 to go. Lead is still 2. Caston crossing over inside. No resistance until he is swatted at the rack by Krieger. Excellent defense and rebounding here from Will Krieger. Krieger has 18 on the evening. Doing it all. Now Buchter slowing down the tempo, working on Caston. Finds Cohen. Overhand pass straight back to Buchter. Now driving inside. Excellent first step all the way to the cup. 60-56 in favor of the Redbirds. Just over 5 to play. Guerrero on the screen from Klein. Klein lets it fly, knocks it down. A long 2 from Patrick Klein, and a timeout from Coach Bavery and the Middleton Cardinals. We'll step aside. Your score with 5 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Middleton 58, De Pere 60. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At WIAA Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call WIAA Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WIAAKeyRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. WIAA Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The Pere Redbirds leading the Middleton Cardinals 60-58 late in the second half. Big shout out to my jiu-jitsu buddy Evan Wing, who's here watching the game tonight over on that Middleton sideline. Love to see Evan out here supporting. Great guy, great jiu-jitsu as well. 5:11 remaining here in the second half. De Pere basketball. Now we have seen that De Pere's success is no longer 100% coming out of timeouts.
I think you're still reliant on this being a De Pere timeout and success rate, so we'll see what comes out of that for you.
So we shall see if they go 0 for 2 out of the last 2 Middleton timeouts. Reimer, Buchter puts Caston on the floor, tripped up, but draws the foul.
So great off-ball movement from De Pere. Lots of away screen curl action, putting pressure at the rim. Very patient the last few possessions, waiting to get the look that they want.
And Bill, under 5 minutes to go now. If you're Coach Bavery, you've used 2 timeouts now in the last few minutes, down to 1. What were you telling your guys if you're him in that huddle?
They need to keep the tempo up. You know, they've relied a little bit on the ball screen here the last couple possessions. In particular, the last possession, they had a pick and pop for a good open look. Probably going to stick with that until De Pere stops it, but nonetheless got to have some defensive pressure and get the ball out in transition because they want to keep that pace up.
Buchter knocks down his first free throw, 61-58. 16 now on the evening for Jack Buchter. Senior showing out here tonight at Middleton. As he is 2 for 2, leads back to 4 for the Redbirds, 62-58. Parks at the top. Right-handed dribble, stops at the elbow. Feed to Carlson. Free throw line, steps in. Floater with the right hand is good. 62-60, 4.5 to play. Buchter meanders up the floor for De Pere, working on Carlson. Now feeds Reimer, far corner. Hesitation. Krieger now draws the foul on Klein. Good first step from Will Krieger. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
This might turn into a situation where whoever's a better free throw shooting team is going to pull away with a little bit of the lead here as fatigue sets in. You see a bunch of players bent over, grabbing their shorts, trying to catch breath, and substitutions occurring very quickly to try to keep everybody fresh on the court.
It's been a fast-paced game, to say the least, and now Middleton at 9 fouls. Krieger hits the first. Redbirds will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. 63-60 is Will Krieger. Looking to hit 20, and he does. 64-60. Lead is 4 for De Pere. 4:15 remaining. Guerrero has his pocket picked by Silas Cohen. Look out! Silas Cohen jams it home with 2. 66-60. And now feet inside. DeParks can't answer, but a foul. It'll be on the floor. Okay, they'll call it goaltending. So 2 points. Layup is good for Carter Park, 66-62. Lead's been trimmed to 4, but Silas Cohen, 2 dunks tonight. Athleticism is on display. Running out of time. Parks almost swipes the inbounds pass, but the Redbirds find Buchter. He goes coast to coast. Stockton layup is true, 68-62. 3:45 remaining. Pass is tipped out of bounds on the attempted handoff. Isaac Herlosh.
See if Middleton goes back to a ball screen here with Jackson Guerrero. They had some success. Just had a John Stockton, Carl Malone drop off for an easy bucket. See if they can get back to that and keep this within a 2-possession game as we go down the stretch.
And Middleton, we saw them earlier this week struggle with their free throws against Verona as that pass is stolen by De Pere. Herlosh the other way finds Buchter. 3.5 to go. Wide open 3 for Herlosh in the corner, and he does not miss. 71-62. De Pere trying to put the foot on the jugular. Cohen one more time with the flush. Silas Cohen and the De Pere Redbirds putting on a show. A block by Cohen into the arms of Reimer. And a foul by Middleton. The De Pere faithful are on their feet. A lightning fast run for the De Pere Redbirds, and just like that, what was once a 2-point game is now 73-62, an 11-point lead in favor of the Redbirds. A disastrous minute and a half for the Middleton Cardinals as Buchter's free throw is no good.
Silas Cohen with a bit of a spurt himself with a steal and the dunk and leading them out in transition and getting them going, getting the energy up, creating good deflections for De Pere.
And Buchter hits the back end, 74-62. Now Middleton needs to get going. Guerrero's the man to do it. Long 3, no good. Long rebound to Sheehan. Another opportunity for the Cardinals. Caston slicing in baseline, finds Guerrero, kick out, open 3. Grimes knocks it down. Lead is back to single digits, 74-65, 2.5 to play. Cohen almost throws it right to Caston instead. Krieger is able to grab it. Krieger to Cohen. Now inside, errant pass, turnover De Pere. And that's how you get back into the ball game if you're Middleton.
Yeah, right decision, just errant pass, that's all. And Cohen knew it, pointed to himself right away.
And just like that, a turnover Middleton. I was looking down at my notes, I didn't see what happened.
Neither did I. I can only imagine that he stepped on the line or he dropped the ball on the line as he was throwing it in.
Brutal for Middleton, and unforced error, trailing by 9 with 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Puts De Pere in position to extend this lead back to double digits. And Herlosh at the free throw line gets the inbounds pass. Kick out to Buchter, weaving his way inside. Cohen, right wing.
De Pere content to play keep away here for quite a while.
Yep. And Guerrero with a foul on Herlosh. That's going to be Guerrero's 4th, I believe. That it is, Jackson Guerrero. If there's one man who can single-handedly bring the Cardinals back from the brink, it's him. Now in foul trouble as Herlosh from the line is no good on the first.
Can we get confirmation on this free Pizza Hut if they miss 2 free throws in a row? We need to get Pizza Hut on this, Hunter.
Hunter Vaughn saying he's not made of money is
I'm just saying Papa John's gives away free pizza stick or breadsticks at Badger games if they miss 2 free throws in the second half.
Well, we'll certainly talk to our folks at Pizza Hut. We love the Hut around here. We'll name our Pizza Hut player of the game after this. John Grimes, step back three is no good. And second free throw was good for Herlosh. 75-65 now, under 2 minutes to play. De Pere basketball. Krieger jogs his way inside, now finds Herlosh back the near wing. Buchter weaving, circling. Now Reimer, minute and a half to go. De Pere doing a very effective job, and almost a chokehold from John Grimes.
WWE SmackDown was last night, I do believe.
Yeah, could have hit him with an RKO there from the back. As very quickly, what was shaping up to be a dramatic finish, De Pere has sucked all the drama out of this top 10 matchup as Herlosh can't connect on his first. Score remains 75-65 with a minute 31 remaining. Herlosh, second free throw is good. Lead is up to 11. Middleton stunned as Grimes, a long three, has no chance. Rebound De Pere. And Caston tries to draw an offensive foul instead. Trips Buchter, grabs his leg and brings him to the floor. There'll be another foul as Buchter is fired up after that.
I call it intentional fouls, so Middleton's going to get 2 free throws with nobody on the line, and then they'll retain possession of the basketball.
No argument from me there, as it looked like he grabbed his ankle and swung it upwards to take down Buchter as he hits his first. Lead is 12, 77-65, as the Badgers basketball players make their way to the exits. Awesome to see him tonight here at Middleton, though, as Buchter is perfect from the line. 78-65, De Pere stepping on the jugular of Middleton. And now we'll inbound. De Pere looking to put the finishing touches on a top 10 victory over the Middleton Cardinals as the pass is tipped away, but before could be inbounded. Timeout from Coach Winchester. He wants to talk things over, make sure that nothing insane happens in the final 80 seconds here tonight. Bill, during this full timeout, we were heading for a photo finish, and then the wheels just fell off the bus for Middleton. What, in your mind, what happened?
Well, Silas Cohen happened. he got out and got some deflections, got the dunk, and got the energy in their favor. And if that name sounds familiar, his older brother Sandy Cohen played at Nina and then Marquette and eventually at UW Green Bay, was a great player in Wisconsin. And when you look at Silas, you can see his movement and how he can affect the game just the way his older brother did. And so he has the ability to turn the script on a game very quickly. And, he's only a sophomore, so it's going to be exciting to watch him the next few years to see how he can continue to progress. And then, you can get even more excited about his breakaway dunks because he has a little bit of elegance to him when he flies through the air and throws those down.
That he does. And his sister also plays for the Minnesota Lynx in the WNBA. So the Cohen family certainly have a good basketball stock. Silas looks to be the next in line. Already a walking highlight reel as just a sophomore. He has 13 points tonight and arguably no bigger 4 than the 2 dunks he had here in the second half. Buchter slicing back and forth down the floor, finally gets into the front court and to safety. And now Cohen working his way, weaving in and out, finds Herlosh. Back to Cohen. Herlosh and Middleton will finally foul. I believe they're going to get Guerrero, and that will be his 5th and final. He'll grab a seat. .56 seconds to go here between the De Pere Redbirds and the Middleton Cardinals. Eli Breinig will check in for Middleton, 78-65. Silas Cohen at the stripe. Put the final nails in the Middleton coffin as he misses his first off to the left, just a hair.
Are you going to own that, Jinx?
Maybe. I don't know if I believe in announcers, Jinx. I'm still debating.
That's denial at its finest.
Because I've said things and it doesn't matter. Sometimes I'll say things and it seems like they impact the game. Other times I'll say things and it doesn't. I feel like it's relatively 50-50 whether or not I jinx the player. See if he puts the final nail in here, and he does. 79-65. See, it's 50-50. He split a pair.
We're not bowling here.
I'm okay with that. As a couple of substitutions now for the De Pere Redbirds. Jack Buchter going back to his bench, fired up, high-fiving the entire team and coaching staff, clapping up the student section. They're loving it as Breinig between the circles. Caston now has it. Final 50 seconds. Caston working on Gregory is fouled on the attack. He hit the floor hard. Certainly don't want to see any injuries at this point in the contest. Both of these teams still have very high aspirations. My conversation with Coach Winchester saying that he believes his team can compete for a trip to the Kohl Center. Certainly showing it tonight. Just unfortunately for every team in Division I, as Caston misses the free throw. Offensive rebound by Klein. He puts it up and has an and one opportunity. 79-67 the score now, 41 seconds to go. The unfortunate thing for every team in Division I is that Wisconsin Lutheran exists.
David and Goliath has occurred.
Yep.
And it will happen every year somewhere in the world, and maybe it will be Wisconsin this year.
Maybe it will. We shall see as a 4-point possession for Middleton cuts the lead to 10, 33 seconds to go, and a foul. Believe they're going to get Caston. No. Never mind. They'll get Dane Krejci. He officially finds his way on the stat sheet tonight. 32 and a half seconds to go. Lead is 10. Cale Graff hits his first, as De Pere has now hit 80. But when talking to Coach Winchester, they scrimmaged Wisconsin Lutheran earlier in the season. He said they reminded him of his 2023 state championship squad. State championship team that went undefeated for the Redbirds. As a steal back the other way. Caston the right hand, no good. Rebound, Breinig finishes. Lead is 9, 20 seconds to go, 80-71. Graff is pushed down from behind by Breinig. 15 seconds to go, will be shooting 2. And this De Pere team isn't even at full strength. Said it in the pregame. Noah Maniscalco recovering from knee surgery. He had his knee scoped just a few weeks ago. Missed 5 to 6 games. I believe this will be his 7th game missed now. Was potentially going to come back tonight. Instead, battling an illness. Decided to leave him out. So this De Pere team could be scary down the stretch as we rapidly approach postseason play, as Graff can't connect on either of his free throws. 12 seconds to go. Attack from Carlson, no good. Rebound Gregory, hands to Graff. Coach Bavery will call off the dogs, and that'll do it tonight. Number 8 takes care of number 6. The De Pere Redbirds victors 80-71 over Middleton. Excellent showing here tonight from De Pere. Middleton couldn't quite overcome a final burst from Silas Cohen and the De Pere offense. We'll be back to wrap things up. After this, we'll name our Pizza Hut player of the game, break things down, and look ahead to what's next for both of these squads. After this, once again, your final score on tonight's Saturday showcase, the De Pere Redbirds 80, Middleton Cardinals 71. Back after this. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Looking for an easy lunch or dinner win? Pizza Hut's My Hut Box lets you pick a personalized pan pizza, a melt, and now you can choose wings as your entree. Boneless or traditional wings tossed in your favorite sauce or rub. One box, tons of options, all day, every day. My Hut Box is the best personalized meal combo starting at just $6.99. Head to one of their locations, order on the app, or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
We're on the Bucks.
If you're a star player, why would you want to go to Milwaukee and get locked in?
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
Only to have it not work out and Giannis decide he wants to bail.
Madison's home of the Bucks. 100.5 ESPN.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The Pere Redbirds victors tonight over the Middleton Cardinals by a score of 80-71. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, as they have been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Bill, it looked like we were in for an excellent finish. It was promptly ruined by one Silas Cohen and the insanely fast-paced offense of the De Pere Redbirds. What were your main takeaways from the game? Let's start on the Middleton side of things. For them, what do you think they can take away from this game?
Yeah, it was a roller coaster of runs. They got off to a slow start and then obviously made a furious comeback when they started to get out in transition. It's just about making sure those lulls aren't so long and those peaks stay a little bit higher throughout the course of the game, and they're going to be fine because not a lot of people love to play this fast. So it's a great opportunity for them to play a non-Madison area team that they're not going to see coming up in the playoffs in a couple weeks to get a new look and prepare themselves for the playoff run that they're hoping to go on all the way to the Kohl Center.
And now De Pere, they certainly look like a team worthy of the Kohl Center tonight. Big win for them. What should they take away from tonight's contest?
Well, very diverse in what they're able to run offensively, whether it's off-ball movement action. There was some ball screen action that they threw in there as well. So they have a variety of ways to score, which is huge for them because obviously your opponent's going to throw a different look to try to stop something for you. So to have the ability to be a chameleon and morph is really important. And so they're going to thrive in any environment that they're in. And like anybody, whether it's Middleton or De Pere, you got to make shots. And when you have players that can make shots, it's going to help you, and anything can happen then.
Now, without further ado, it's time to award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The Player of the Game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Lots of worthy candidates tonight from both teams. Jackson Guerrero put up 20. Jack Buchter was strong down the stretch. Will Krieger, still a sniper from downtown. He had himself a nice game. But we all decided that the man himself, the man of the hour, the dunk master, Silas Cohen, is our Pizza Hut Player of the Game. Bill, what kind of impact did he have on tonight's game?
Well, the dunks mainly came off his defensive pressure, his length. He was able to get a few rips on some of the Middleton offensive players, get some steals in passing lanes, then get out in transition, which moved the momentum in De Pere's favor to start going on some runs, in the first half and the second half to extend their lead, and then ultimately down the stretch at the end of the game to put the nail in the coffin, as you said, to put Middleton away.
Congratulations to the aerial extraordinaire, Silas Cohen. He is our Pizza Hut Player of the Game. Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker pizza is just $10 for a limited time. An extra large pizza with 6 huge foldable slices and bold New York style flavor. Big size, big value, just $10. Order on the Pizza Hut app or at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. Now, taking a look at what's next for both of these squads. De Pere coming off another victory. They're now winners, I believe, of their last 4. Can't remember how long ago that Bayport lost, the shocking loss to Bayport. But regardless, winners of at least 2 straight now. Their next game is at Green Bay Notre Dame Academy on February 26th. That should be a very winnable contest for the Redbirds. And for Middleton, they have an incredibly important game coming up next week. It will be our game that we broadcast here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, so make sure to tune in for this. Versus Madison Memorial. If Middleton wins, they tie. They get a share of the Big 8 title. How excited are you for that matchup?
I'm excited to tune in and watch that. I probably won't make it out in person for that one, but I'm excited that you guys are going to cover that game. And great Big 8 basketball. It comes down to the last game of the season. You're going to have great environment. Obviously, Middleton student section was here tonight. Memorial has a great student section that will show out to create a fun environment for the players on the court. And we've seen no shortage of great games in the Big 8 this year. Just looking last week at Middleton and Verona and the stretch run that they had to finish out that game. So it's going to be exciting. And then, before you know that, the playoffs will be here, and then you're going to have even better games. So enjoy the last week of the regular season while you can.
Lots more great basketball right around the corner here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. February 26th, Hunter Vaughn and the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, will be on the call. Middleton looking for a share of the Big 8 title. Their goals certainly still out in front of them despite the loss. For one final time tonight, your final score, De Pere 80. Middleton 71. For our audio producer, Jesse Nelson, back at the Everlight Solar Studio, our video producer, Hunter Vaughn, and Bill Kegler. My name is Riley Yauk. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. De Pere, big winners tonight on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. God bless everybody. Have a great night.
Is your home ready for